Hey yo fellow Legonians, fellow Brick fans, this is Dave Frost reporting in once again with another LEGO set review. And this time it is of the LEGO Star Wars Clone Wars, Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. So if you did not see Clone Wars on Netflix, sorry, but you're kinda missing out. That's where Yoda had his Starfighter vehicle. But anyways, like, it's the last season that was shown only on Netflix and then partially on YouTube. You know, in bits and pieces of clips of episodes. And that's where you can find out about Yoda Starfighter. But anyways, on to the set. So the number code is 75168. Comes with 262 pieces and 2 characters. You know, Yoda's really the only minifigure. R2-D2 is just a brick-built kind of character. Not really a minifigure per se. But anyways, you've seen the box. The instruction manual contains 81 steps to build the entire vehicle. Next, there's a half page of a caution warning you to be careful where you shoot the missiles. And then on the next half page is an advertisement of all 7 sets of the Winter Wave of 2017. Then there's a half page showing all the minifigure characters that come in all 7 of the sets. Then a half page showing some Master Your Force app, like,
you need a website. Why not do it yourself? With Wix, you can create your own professional website.
Like, you just see a Y-Wing attacking the base on Scarif in Rogue One. So, not really an advertisement for Master Your Force. The app game. But then you come to the next 2 half pages, making a full page, containing the entire list of pieces that are included in the set. Then, as usual, is win stuff for giving product feedback. Next are the extra pieces. And, the extra pieces are an extra Jedi lightsaber hilt, or not just Jedi, but a lightsaber hilt, all this in any case, because both the Sith and the Jedi have lightsabers, of course. And of course an extra missile, because they always provide an odd amount of missiles for every set that has one. So the missile comes in the trans green color, and the lightsaber hilt comes in the metallic silver color. In the dark bluish gray color, we get this cylinder, open cylinder, where you could send a peg all the way through the piece. Then we get a dark bluish gray 1x1 plate piece a light bluish gray cheese slope, a trans green round 1x1 stud plate piece, and then 2 black Technic pegs. So it appears that LEGO is starting to put double the amount of only some certain extra pieces in their sets. So not really sure why, because it doesn't really seem to be all that necessary to add an extra copy of one extra piece. And I'm pretty sure I did not miss a step in the instructions in building the set, leading towards why there would be an extra copy of an extra piece. But moving on, we can now move on to the set. So it's a really cool starfighter, and it's not your usual Jedi Starfighter. For instance, here's the comparison to Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. It really is quite smaller in length and width, or maybe it is wider than the usual Starfighter. Plus the wing flaps are also different, where you just have these winglets opening up like that on the usual Starfighter. For Yoda's, this is how it's different, is that it can open to where it's like a certain shape of sorts. And it appears like that. Of course, because there's no stopping point in between, you can open it up all the way like that. To where it kind of looks like a miniature TIE fighter. And that's, other than, well, what I'm trying to say is that that is the only wing feature. The cockpit feature opens up like that, so that you have free space coming in from that direction to get Yoda out. And I want to show that there is no bottom landing gear. It's just that this bottom piece right here that holds up the entire vehicle. But now let's move on to the characters. So R2-D2 can fully sit back here. You don't have to take any parts off to put him back there. He's totally complete. So it's the regular appearance of the new version of R2-D2. Where it's the new dark blue over metallic silver and magenta or pink colored light below his eye. But then, get a closer look, unfortunately, on this copy, the printing got a little misprinted for R2-D2's head. So I believe this is the first time that I've ever gotten a misprint for R2-D2. Now we move on to Yoda. So the lightsaber is the same, as always. And then this is the latest, most recent new print style for Yoda. And if you ask me, I think he looks like this is the closest LEGO has gotten so far in making Yoda look like he does in the movies. So there is the front torso print. Come around to the back. There's his hair, and I don't know if it's exactly supposed to be white or gray, but in this case it's just gray. And then that's his back torso printing as well. Putting him aside, we can now bring in the actual Clone Wars version of Yoda. So he really is quite different. The ears are sharper and more angled on this version versus just curled forward and more straight on this version. Even the torso print is different. So it's really going for two different versions, including the hairstyle and color, where it's white here and gray over here. And there's much more back torso printing on the newer version of Yoda. Even looking at the heads, the printing, or the detailing, rather, is different. Because they were just going for a random square pattern on the Clone Wars version, but on the Star Wars Saga version, it's just different. So, and one last detail to talk about is that there are stickers in this set. Like you have it on the wings and on the cockpit. And that's about it. So that's about it for this review. I thank you all so very much for watching. Please stick around for more great LEGO Transformer and movie trailer related content coming to the future of this channel. And have a good rest of your week as it continues tomorrow, with tomorrow being Thursday. And I shall see you all next time. So long.